Hi everyone, welcome back. I am going to be testing Flower Beauty for you today. Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's makeup line, which has recently come to the UK. I've got basically a full face to test out for you guys today. Drew Barrymore is bae. I love Drew Barrymore. 50 First Dates is the film that I watch when I'm sad. It's probably the film I've seen the highest number of times out of every film ever made. It is my favorite, and Drew Barrymore has seen my face before because last year she reacted to one of my makeup tutorials on Cosmo's YouTube channel. I'll link it down below the video so you can see what she says. She called my eyelashes majestic. Drew Barrymore said that something about me was majestic, which is enough. It's enough for me. I have to review her makeup line. So I've got foundation, concealer, primer, blush, highlight, contour, lip. I'm gonna do a look that I wore on my Insta stories the other day, which was a bold red lip, sculpted skin, and nothing on the eye, like nothing at all. Bushy brows, I've already done my brows. And I just filmed the haul where I showed you guys this, which is why everything looks the same. It's because it is the same. If you haven't seen my drugstore beauty haul, I posted it last week and it is linked down below for you. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. The first product we are going to start with is this. This is the Supernova Celestial Skin Elixir. For a start, I love Flower Beauty's general aesthetic. I love the packaging. It's really, really pretty. It's got flowers on it because it's called Flower. But yeah, this looks interesting. It is purple and it has gold glitter in it. Like not shimmer, we're talking like glitter. It's a perfecting oil with an ultra light texture with a smooth and brightening effect. So you can either put this on before your foundation or with your foundation. I'm gonna do it before. So this is £14.99 here in the UK. You can go and get this on Superdrug. Okay, it smells very, very strongly of lavender, which is a smell I personally don't like, but that doesn't change whether the product works. I don't know how much to use. Ooh. Okay, I've zoomed you in so you can see what's going on my face. So, I don't know if you can see, I've got a lovely glow going on right now, which is nice. Appreciate that, Miss Barrymore. Looking at my face, it doesn't look glittery, which is something I was a little bit concerned about because it looks glittery in the bottle. It does, however, just look like I've got oil on my face, which I do basically just have oil on my face. I feel like this will look so much better once there's foundation on, because I think at the minute it's just sat on top of my skin. So once it kind of meshes with the foundation, I think it will start to do what it's meant to do. Speaking of the foundation, I'm now going to go in with the Light Illusion foundation. I'm in the shade M1. This says luminous makeup, nude skin feel, all day wear, broad spectrum, SPF 18 sunscreen. The packaging is lovely, lovely attention to detail, really heavy. There really isn't that much information about it on the bottle. This retails for £12.99. I've done 2 pumps on the back of my hand. This shade should be good for me. Actually, quite a lot thicker than I thought it was gonna be. Just a notable thing. I thought it was gonna be super liquidy, but it's actually quite thick. I'm gonna apply this how I apply all my foundations, with a beauty blender, and take a little bit of extra product on the sponge and just go to town. Why not? This is a great color. I feel like I need to be even closer so you can really see. Guys. So that is one really light layer over my cheek. You can still see some of my scarring, but can you see that glow? I hope you can. I'm not putting anything on my eyelids because I'm keeping my eyelids completely bare. That looks pretty. I really like how my skin looks. It's very dewy. If you have got oily skin, I would probably say you wouldn't like it, but I have got dry skin. I love this glow. My face looks really radiant. Okay, I'm excited. Next, we're trying the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. Whew, I'm excited. I love trying new concealers. Concealers are definitely like my weakness. I don't know why, it's a bit of a weird one. I got the shade Light Medium, and I also got the shade Fair. So as you can see here, color-wise, Light Medium is definitely more of a golden yellow olivey undertone, and Fair is much more pink. You can see it looks very pink. So I'm going to use the Light Medium as my correcting kind of covering, and then I'm going to use Fair and Light Medium under the eye, because I think Fair on its own might be a bit too cool for me, but we'll see. Let's go in with the Light Medium concealer. This has a lovely doe foot applicator. It's like angled. It looks like it's going to be soft. I really like a soft doe foot. that weird? Probably. Oh my god. That goes on so nice. Let's put this where I am crying out for a bit more coverage. I would say this foundation is definitely a medium coverage. I think you probably could build this up. I wouldn't want to build this up too much because I think the more you build, the more likely it will be to kind of start to get oily and stuff throughout the day. So thin layers, people. I'm also going to take a tiny bit, boop, boop, under the eye. Take your sponge and let's see how we're looking. Ooh. Once again, let's get nice and close so you can see. I do really like this approach with foundations and concealers, to go for a sheerer foundation and then a more opaque concealer, because that just keeps your skin looking fresh. And I definitely do think my skin still looks fresh because this concealer has good coverage. It does have very good coverage. I'm going to use it under the eye. This is Fair, to brighten it up. You see how pink it looks though? So a little bit more of light medium just to keep it toasty, nice and warm. Pat it in. Ooh, can you see how smooth that looks? Is it completely full coverage, the most full coverage concealer I've ever used? Absolutely not. Is it marketed to be that? I don't think so. I think as corny as this sounds, Drew really is going for the whole enhance your natural features, don't cover them look with this foundation, because this does look absolutely gorgeous. My skin looks so good, if I do say so myself. I'm really, really pleased with this. I am gonna set a little bit just to give it a fighting chance, because I don't have a Flower Beauty powder, but I do always set my concealer. I am going to treat it how I would any other. A little bit in the center of the forehead, between the brows. I don't use a lot of powder, but I do always bake the sides of my nose. I'm gonna treat this how I would any other. This just helps with contouring later. Just for a sec, I'll blend it out. Honest first impressions so far of this foundation, I think my skin looks gorgeous. Honestly, I think my skin looks so nice. It looks super, super fresh. Look at this gorgeous natural sheen on the cheeks. You can't really see any discoloration or anything. It's looking good, man. My skin looks great. I feel good. Eyes, we are leaving as are. We don't want anything on the eyes. Completely nothing. Zero, nothing. The elixir, if it helps my skin glow like this, I like it. Foundation, love. Concealers, really like. Really impressed. I am creasing a bit. I always crease because of the shape of my eye. I've got a very, very defined the shape, because my eyes are so round. My eyes do definitely crease, and that is kind of completely unavoidable, to be honest with you. My eyes will crease no matter what. This is the next product. It is the Lift and Sculpt Contouring Palette, which I've wanted to try for a while now. This is what we're looking at. I'm gonna start with the bronzer. Here we go. Off the bat, this is a very fair shade. This is very light, and it's a little bit more cool. It's a contour shade. It isn't a bronzer, it is a contour shade. I mean, the formula and the texture of this is gorgeous. When I say these are smooth to the touch, I mean these are some of the softest. Look at that. That's some pigment, man. Let me try and bronze with this. So I'll take my Duo Fiber brush. I really, really love the formulation of this bronzer. I do wish there was a bronzer that had a bit more warmth to it, because this is a contour, which I know is what it's marketed as. I personally do prefer a slightly warmer shade for this, because I don't know, I just do. I think it looks better on my skin, but it's a lovely pigmented shade. That's nice. That's subtle, but still nice. Time for the ultimate test. I'm taking my NARS Eater brush, which I use to contour my nose every single day. Wish us luck. Okay. It's not my favorite for nose contouring, but you guys know what I'm like with my nose contour. I'm kind of outrageously fussy, like ridiculously so, but it's not bad. It's just not my hula, you know, but it's not bad at all. Sorry guys, I've got some hardcore pins and needles right now. The contour shade is a nice contour shade, but I need a bronzer as well. Let's go for the blush. I'm really into pink blush at the moment, so it's like a proper like bubblegum pink, and it's matte, which I like. Ooh. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Guys, I love this color. Okay, yay, love that. Finally, the thing I'm like the most excited about is the highlights. I've heard a lot of good things about Flower Beauty highlight. So once again, I'm gonna go in with this palette and take the highlight. I mean, we're looking at something that looks pretty crazy. Maybe a touch light for me, but we'll see. You guys ready? Ooh, this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Drew. Bit on the temple, why not? Drew. I mean, I knew that Drew Barrymore could never disappoint me, ever, in any walk of life. But I didn't expect that she'd come for my throat like this. Look at this. It is a little bit on the light side for me. Like, it's a tiny bit like white, like a little bit icy. Normally I am more of a gold highlight person, so I do wish there was a little touch more warmth to this shade, but this palette is definitely for my fairer skinned ladies out there. Oh god, yes. Little bit on my cupid's butt. Oh, little bit, hilarious. I'm gonna put a touch on my brow bone. Oh my god, I'm trying to be so light-handed on my inner corner. Stop it. Drew, you are just rude. You're disrespectful. This is some good shit. And then highlight the nose. 10 out of 10. I love this palette. I'm gonna use this more. Look at my skin. Look how that catches the light. Yes! We're on the final stage, the lips. This isn't from Flower Beauty, but I am gonna line my lips because I'm messy and I can't do red lips without lip liner. I'm gonna use MAC's red lip liner, and I am gonna overdraw my lips. Don't come for me. I've outlined my lips. I'm now gonna go in with the Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Lip in Scarlet Letter. Once again, look at this packaging. Super cute. Nice flat doe foot applicator. I like that. That's a nice color. Sorry if the lighting is changing. The sun is going down as we speak. Guys, this is a look. This is a look. Here's a little bit of a close-up as to how my skin and the lips are looking. It doesn't feel dry. It's like a powder matte finish, but it doesn't feel super dry and matte. My skin looks so nice. This highlight is killing me right now. This is a good day. Okay, so I didn't mention how much a couple of items were. The liquid lips are £7.99 and this palette is £12.99. That's great. But here is the finished look. Some people might find the bare eyes a bit weird. I think it's really chic. I think it's a really sophisticated look. Personally, I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I love the pink cheeks with the pink jumper and the red lips. Oh, it's so good. Let me just do a quick run through of the products and how I feel so far. I loved this base. I thought it felt really hydrating. The foundation went on top of it so smoothly. It didn't separate my foundation, which I find a lot of oils tend to do, but it didn't. So we'll see whether it starts to kind of create lots of excess oil throughout the day. I'm obsessed with this foundation. This looks so natural. And look at the color match. Like, I am really excited about this foundation. And the same with these concealers. These were so nice. My under eyes look so smooth. Everything I want covered is covered. My under eyes look really smooth. I'm so impressed by these concealers. You know how I feel about this palette. The highlighter is killer. It's killer. It looks amazing. The blush is gorgeous. I love this shade of pink. And the contour is nice. It's very, very subtle. You can see it now. It's super, super subtle. I would normally go for something a little bit deeper and a tiny bit warmer, but for fair skin, I think this is such a good contour shade. Finally, the matte lip. This is a stunning, stunning classic red. It has dried down. It's not kiss proof. There is a little bit of transfer, but so far, you guys, I'm really excited. I know that here in the UK we actually have quite a limited supply of Flower Beauty products. I think they've only brought like a selection of their products just to kind of give it a trial run to see how it goes down over here, but I am hoping that they bring over more products because I want to try so many more, because so far I'm really, 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 really happy with how I look. It is actually really late. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. That's why the sun's going down. So I'm actually going to wear this until probably like 11. I'll check in at the end of the day. I'll let you guys know what I really think. I'll give you my honest thoughts and opinions. As of now, as of 3:30 on a Monday afternoon, I am so happy. Everything is linked down below. I'll see you guys in a few hours. I will give you my final thoughts. I think it's going to be a good one. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbours. They literally sound like they're falling through the ceiling. I don't know how they do it. Hi guys. It is now 10:30, so I've had this makeup on for 8-ish hours. As you can see, I'm watching Grace and Frankie, my current favourite show that I can't stop watching, and I was so cold, so I literally just put a sweatshirt, basically my most worn item of clothing, on top of my jumper, and I've scraped back my hair, so sorry I'm not looking quite so cute. Let's see how we're looking. This is cozy. I'm definitely shiny, but this is the kind of shiny that I can fix, you know, with a bit of powder. There is a bit of makeup that has come off the side of my nose. I mean, if you've got oily skin, don't go near it. You will not like this foundation. If I go in with a bit of powder and just tap it where there's a little bit of creasing under my eye, but credit where credit's due, I didn't put any powder on my cheeks and it hasn't faded. Nothing has come off. It honestly looks the same, basically. The lipstick has lasted pretty well. Like, it's smudged, it's faded. I wouldn't go out like this, but it's not bad. It's 8 hours, that's really not bad. The blush is still intact, the highlight's still intact, the contour is still intact. Everything still looks good. I'm really impressed. I definitely think if there's something to buy from this, it would be the foundation, concealers, and this palette. The liquid lip is lovely. The skin elixir is also nice, but it's not an essential for me. But the foundation and concealer, I'm super, super impressed with it. I think it looks great. I took a flash photo and it looks lovely. I took a regular photo, daylight. It looks really nice in pictures. Mate, I'm thrilled. I will link them down below so you can check them out if you want to pick up any of my babe Drew's products. Let me zoom out because I feel like I'm being quite obnoxious. Oh, carnage, absolute carnage. I mean, this looks nice. You've got my remote goals. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have the best day. Let me know what you think. Do you want to try any of Flower Beauty's products? Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you found it helpful. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought, and if you are new here, please subscribe before you leave. I would really, really appreciate it, and I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so you always have something to look forward to if you enjoy my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!